Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Guys, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and definitely smash the bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos, guys. So I am finally out the bed. Yes, I am. I am finally out the bed, honey. Right. Um, hopefully, hopefully I can stay out the bed, right? Gotta get back to work one day. Right? But the snow, see how God works? The snow and everything was too much, and my job closed today. So that was a good thing. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was young Pharaoh, Nature Boy, and who else? Rashad Jamal, right? Because that's too close. These guys are very important figures in the quote unquote conscious community, right? They're very important figures. Now, I wanted to talk about why, in my humble opinion, that these three young men, quote unquote, fell from grace, right? Now, just to let you know, this is not a harshly judging harshly type of deal, and this is not a beat up piece, right? For these guys, this is pretty much a an observation, if you will, right? An observation. Now, so we're going to talk about the first one, which is uh, young Pharaoh, right? So, who young Pharaoh is? Young Pharaoh was a young man, is a young man who started out in YouTube, right? Now, he pretty much, I'm going to give you a quick overview. Young Pharaoh is a young man who started out, now they say he started out with the Sandra Bland page. Y'all know Sandra Bland was the lady who pretty much got killed by the police, right? And supposedly, I don't know because the cut, copy, paste media, you just don't know, mainstream or on these YouTube streets. You just don't know what's real and what's not anymore. So, supposedly, on the Sandra Bland deal, he started a page mimicking or like he was Sandra Bland after she passed, right? And that's how he got his followers. And then he pretty much started pushing forth his message of, first of all, the black woman is God, right? That was his first kind of uh, platform ideology. The black woman is God, right? And he has the girlfriend Golden Beauty, which they went through a horrible period, right? He rose up like around 2015. He went on Sinetter Studios, did this interview with Natureboy, right? We're gonna get to him later. Went on and got on Sinetter and then blew up from there, right? So his strategy was incredible. He blew up to the point where Donald Trump recognized him, right? To where he was getting ready to go to the CPAC event and push forth, his message there, right? But they kind of bowed out from him speaking at this event, the CPAC event, because of the fact that they said that he was um, speaking out against, he was speaking out against Jews too much, right? So after that, his downfall became very evident, right? Him and Golden Beauty was supposed to have broke up in 21 of to 20 February of 2021, right? By July of 2021, all of this came to the surface that him and Golden Beauty was never together. Supposedly, they were fighting the whole time, right? Then they're going, supposedly he was beating her up the whole time. Supposedly, I don't know, was not there, right? This was all coming out in the media, right? So then supposedly he went to this Kundalini yoga instructor, was spending time with a white Kundalini yoga instructor, got the eye of Horus on his, I think it's his left eye, right? And then after that, supposedly he was drugged, right? Some say he had mushroom tea. Supposedly he was drugged. And then after that, man, it appears that he quote unquote lost his mind or went out of his mind, right? Now, I have a saying, you have to come out of your mind, not to go out of your mind, right? And what I mean by that is you have to come out of your mind as the person sitting in the avatar to play the part of the observer so you can observe the whole entire picture. If you're not able to do that, stuff like this will happen. If you're not able to come out of your mind as the observer of the whole picture of all your surroundings, of the people who surround you, of your own ideas, behaviors, your thoughts, your emotions, all of that together, if you're not able to come out of your mind and look at the whole picture as an observer, all of the energy surrounding you, if you're not able to come out of your mind, you will go out of your mind, especially with all of the information that this man has accumulated, which is matter, which is heavy, which is very dense, right? Information is thought. Look, if a thought is a thing, right, then information is a thing on 10. It's a thought condensed, right? So that's heaviness. So think of all of the things that he has done. Look, supposedly he was he did some crime before he was in the spotlight. Did some jail time. Was his own lawyer, right? All of this is information. All of this is matter. All of this is happiness. All of this is very dense, right? So you put all that together, right? Then you take on the energy of the demiurge, right? The I am, right? Now, you have the I am and the humans being. You got to come in the middle of that. You got to meet that thing in the middle. Because the I am, right, is the Old Testament, the God, the I am the only one, the I am the best, I am the greatest. There's no other before me. There's no other, only one, only one. You have the Christ consciousness, right, which is in the middle. Then you have the humans being, which is the Walking Dead, right? The ones that think that they are the body, the ones that think that this is real, that this is not a holographic universe that you create with your thoughts, your ideas, your emotions, all that together, you create this. And if you're not aware of this, by if you're not aware of all them energies, the I am, the humans being, and the Christ consciousness, the trifecta, if you're not aware of all of those three aspects of yourself, then you won't have the key to the four, the gates, right? The four, the gates. I know this sounds very Chinese. It sounds Chinese to some of you, right? But if you on here, most likely you know exactly what I'm saying, right? But so we're gonna now. I don't have look. The only crazy stuff I have on Young Pharaoh is the stuff that other people are saying about him, right? His number one, what's that word Umar Johnson uses? Uj. What's that word that Umar Johnson uses? Detractors, right? To detract you, to take you off the track. Detractors, that's his favorite word, right? So the only quote unquote detractor Young Pharaoh would have would be what's his name? King World. What's his funniest? King World, hilarious. Right. Look, King World funny as shit, right? But shouts out to King World, right? Look, he funny as shit. I thought he would have more subscribers because he funny. He's, yeah, King World is like that. Now, I just found out, I think King World is a Moor, right? Shouts out to you, King World, right? But I looked at a video that King World did, and I thought it was I judged the video prematurely because I saw that he was going in on Young Pharaoh in a way that was not kind. It was really judging me. Then I found out Young Pharaoh threatened to kill King World, right? And yeah, he threatened to kill King World and got there going, it's a mess. It's a mess. But I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where the hell Young Pharaoh is now. Now, the only person that would probably know is King World because King World be on it. Okay, so wait a minute. What's the video I watched yesterday? Excuse me, guys. Yeah. No, that's not it. Welcome to the golden age, y'all. Yeah. Welcome to the golden age. Hey, if you're looking at this video, congratulations. You woke and you made it. Congratulations. Oh, here you go. You're gonna have to empty your wallet, man. You gotta take the. Okay. So look, fair use. Will pretty much denote to you that he is that type of fucking person, okay? And one of the key things is him and what he constantly says about black women in his collective, in his totality. Now, when he's saying these things about black women, just know as well as understand his reason for saying it is because of something that happened in the past. That's why
I strongly feel like if Andre was not the aunt's boyfriend.
Okay, no, this is not what I wanted to.
About when you were violated as a child, I don't know.
Yeah, no,
But you need to stop that stuff.
This is King World explaining how, quote unquote, something happened with young Pharaoh as a child. I didn't want to go into that because that's not what I wanted to talk about. But this man funny. Why he call him Gayro? Come on, King World. All right. So here we go.
Stop documenting my life.
All right. This is look. This is when excuse me. This is when young Pharaoh first started being on the radar of King World. Guys, let's play some of this. Fair use.
Ready to slide and go get my vehicle. I'm waiting on my ride. But I want to say this, I'm not going to ever stop documenting my life. I'm never going to stop. I'm not going to just let y'all know people keep doing shit that's illegal. It's still a crime. Whether it's a corporate crime or not, it's still illegal.
Man, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. If you ain't smashed like already, man, make sure that you smash the fuck up out that like button. Now, you ain't gonna believe this motherfucking shit right here. Now, lo and behold, right now, Pharaoh, you remember the yellow Corvette and stuff? Pharaoh, okay? The yellow Corvette that young Pharaoh once owned and stuff. It just so happens now, man, they done took the damn car too. So, oh my motherfucking God, man. Look, he done already lost the house. Now, look, he done lost the house. Now the car too.
Paperwork. But I had to say this, so my apartment complex has been targeting me. Why? I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, but they money hungry. People be money hungry. They keep doing little grimy shit to get extra money out of me. So I want to let everybody know I got the money. The money is not a problem. I got the money. The problem is people keep doing shit and then trying to act like it's me to get extra money out of me. And to me, that's extortion. This is wrongful taxation, period. I am getting the fuck out of here, but I want my money back too. I'm calling up to the apartment complex too. I want my money back too. But I want to show everybody I paid for my parking spot. My car was towed out of my parking spot that I paid for. I'm not parking nobody else's parking spot. I'm not parking nobody parking spot I shouldn't be parked in. I'm not parked nowhere the fuck I shouldn't be parked. I'm parked exactly in my parking spot, the same one I was robbed at. Now, I got a notice on my parking spot on my car on the 3rd of May. Today is May 8th. As y'all can see at the
So this is young Pharaoh talking about why look, when I say the fall of young Pharaoh, he went through the Sandra Bland thing, right? That's how he first started getting his audience, supposedly. Then he went on Sonetta TV, right? The Black Woman is God. Blew up there, right? Him and Natureboy. Oh yeah, him and Natureboy also had pretty much a beef, right? Because he exposed Natureboy for beating his baby mother. Come to find out, now people are saying that Pharaoh beat Golden Beauty and his baby mother. I don't know. Cut, copy, paste society. You just never know. I was not there. But that's the consensus of the conscious community sector. So yeah, let's hear some more though.
As y'all can see at the bottom, it say I got 10 days, right, to contact this office, or my vehicle is gonna be towed.
Pharaoh dumb as hell. Pharaoh act like he ain't. Well, evidently he must not have stayed in a damn apartment complex before. You know how they be doing over there? They be going in on motherfuckers. Yeah, you gotta have your shit all the way together when you in an apartment complex and shit.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, look here, Georgia. When you get that motherfucking pink slip, boy, it's like a burgundy pinkish. Like, yeah, that shit right there. And it's crazy because the people at the apartment complex, like when I had got mine and shit, right? I'm like, what the hell happened? So me just being me, I said, well, I'm gonna set the jank up. So I set the jank up, you know what I'm saying, just to watch to see what's going on.
Right.
Sure as fucking day. I say, yo, let me go out here about 2, 3 in the morning. I went outside and chilled or whatever. Yeah, man, I seen them folks and stuff. They were walking around late night, putting stickers on folks' cars and stuff. Some kind of way they was just riding through it first, and I guess they got out of the car and was like, okay, it's this car, and this car.
Oh, hell no.
To be in this apartment complex and stuff, and I'm thinking, guessing that's probably, you know, pretty much the same shit that's gonna happen to Gabriel, weird ass, but you know, he's shocked.
Why he keep calling him Gayro? That ain't nice, King World. Okay.
He's thrown off. He is, in fact, taken aback at this time right here. Normal, typical Gabriel ass shit.
As y'all can see at the bottom, it say I got 10 days, right,
Thumbnail.
to contact this office, or my vehicle is gonna be towed.
I don't know why he don't understand this shit. I don't understand why he don't get, you know what I'm saying,
Thumbnail.
this shit, you know what I'm saying, with the whip being told and shit, like, for real, though. Hey, yo, peace, brother, what's good?
What's up? What's the word?
Hey, you already know what it is, man. I want to know what was your take on this whole situation with Pharaoh and the car being repossessed.
Man, look, man. I feel like all that shit he was doing, scamming all these people out of their motherfucking money. He ain't your past go no more, bro. He went straight to jail this time.
Damn.
He's not rolling the wrong way for his ass now. We starting to see everything that's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nigga, I'm like, finally, nigga, because you scammed the fuck out of me too, nigga.
Damn.
I know a couple bands. I know I'm good for a couple bands up in there. Until I get my money back, I ain't stopping, nigga.
Damn.
Every single time he posts something on that Twitch and there's something about his life being fucked up, I'm right there.
And that's crazy because excuse me. That's crazy because young Pharaoh had sued Brother Polite for the same goddamn thing. Oh, and guys. Sheesh Louise. Let's continue.
So do you think all that shit is just like coming back on him now and shit? All that scamming and
I
stuff?
think everything, man. If you moving righteous, bro, ain't nothing like this gonna happen, bro. That nigga won't move righteous, man. And when you don't move righteous, hey, at the end of the day, you gotta be prepared for those consequences.
Well, shit, people was looking at it. But people were looking at it like it was something because he just been on Killer Pre-Show and on Sonetta and stuff like that. Now this.
See, now look. I don't know why them niggas try to resurrect that nigga, because every other time he get a chance, he still talking shit about them niggas.
Right.
Just went on the platform and told that one dude, stuck my D, you know what I mean? Like, them guys gonna get enough for that nigga, man.
Yeah, I think so too. You know, he mad disrespectful, but he walking now, you feel me?
He gonna be doing a lot of motherfucking walking now.
Crazy.
Bro.
I want to know what the because it broke down like this. He said he got a warranty note on his car, right, on the 3rd. Basically saying that he needed to update his insurance or whatever, you know what I mean, his registration and all that. That was on the 3rd. They gave him a 10-day grace period, right? So that would mean on the 13th he was coming to get that motherfucker if he had it ready by 13th.
Damn.
You know, he gonna say that, hey, like I say,
Okay, so they talking about the car, right? So let's slide on up here and see what's going on.
much fuck the car up. You ain't drove it. I mean, it ain't like you racing or no shit. You don't.
Okay, that's about the car. I really don't care about the car.
Around. You wanted to be seen in it, putting all kind of designs and stuff on it, smoking weed inside of the car, a whole bunch of other weird ass shit you was doing.
Okay, let's see something else. Okay, well, you cold blooded.
I can't even say at this point, but I do know that there is some shit that's going on with young Pharaoh for a little minute now. You know, we've been watching this stuff, but he done transitioned not only into a fuck nigga, because I think since birth he done been one, but I think since whatever drugs that he's ingesting or inhalating, I'm thinking that this shit definitely has taken total control over him, because he even, you know, was looking from the side and stuff, like kind of angle. Like how my boy Kodak Black B, you know how Kodak be looking at shit like that nigga look like Kodak like that boy. He up in that apartment. I know it ain't ice cold.
Oh man, you hey King Word, you cold blooded, big baby, you cold blooded. See, God damn it, I'm nosy. Why am I so nosy? I should be teaching metaphysics. I should not be in this. Oh hell no! I'm not getting in that. Okay, so yeah, the fall of the Pharaoh, the young Pharaoh, right? I'm going to give you my humble opinion on that, right? I believe that his main contributor of his downfall was the fact that he did not, okay, he had Golden Beauty living with him, right? And he had the baby mother. You got to respect, you got to honor, you got to celebrate the divine feminine, right? It's so many men out here that wish they could get a woman, a good woman, a pretty woman, a woman that has a brain, a woman that is rocking for you, a woman that doesn't cheat on you. You know, young Pharaoh had all of that, right? In Golden Beauty. And I think in his baby mother was good too, right? Young Pharaoh took his eyes off of himself and that divine feminine energy that was around him, and he forgot himself, right? That's not a bad thing. It is what it is. And now he's getting his lessons on the divine feminine and the torrential, horrific storms and lightning fire that will befall a divine masculine that does not bow down to that divine feminine energy is not so good. Not so good. Yeah, not so good. Every man that has been in my presence, they knew if they were not going to honor and celebrate this energy, that they knew they had to run and run fast. And it's not because of anything that the divine feminine is going to try to do to you, want to do to you, or even, you know, want to do to you, period, is that energy that surrounds and protects. When I say protects, I mean, you ever seen that movie Firestarter, where the little girl, and her dad was in a situation where people kept messing with them, and everybody that messed with them got set on fire. But the little girl didn't want the people to get set on fire. This was just a power, a superpower, or a protection, or this was the energy, the protective energy around this person that wouldn't allow anyone, like if a divine feminine woman, if you get that energy up against you, run fast, don't pass go. Look, catch a boat, train, plane, automobile to the nearest, oh my freaking God, take it, go, run, right? If you in any way, shape, or form do not submit to the divine feminine energy, and that is not a thing where you have to forget yourself and the God within you. You just got to recognize that hard fire, water, earth, air, heavy energy of the divine feminine. A lady, a feminine, a divine feminine, is, especially if it comes in female form, because divine feminine really doesn't, it's not synonymous with being a woman, but most of the time that energy is manifested into a woman, right? So especially if you have a divine feminine energy in a woman's body that recognizes and knows who she is, even if she doesn't know who she is, you must respect that energy, because that energy has made it onto the planet in that form, because that was a extremely powerful force. You don't just come in a female body by mistake. That's a powerful force, right? That's that unwavering, harsh look. It might seem like the patriarch energy or the male energy or the divine masculine is no. Everything comes in the womb as a female, right? But that patriarch energy, that why, that question, that why chromosome, right, comes in, right, and wants to take over. But that the people that come out as that female is strong and say no, no point. There's no point in the why. I'm gonna keep the V, right? The V, the vagina, the vaginal, right? The V. But the why is the male. That point at the end, that Y energy, that V say, oh no, I'm staying like this. Right? Why ask why? That Y chromosome comes down. That's submitting. That's coming down. You came down. The Y that came down. But that V stood there. That's power right there. You just, guys, this thing is very deep. This thing is way more complicated and way more simple than one could imagine. This might sound pseudo, because a lot of people say, oh, you pseudo. No, you got to be able to see this stuff. You got to be able to see this stuff on the most basic level, right? The most basic level. That X, right? The X, two X's, right? X, Y, right? X, Y, V, X, Y. I don't know. I can't do the alphabets right now, but right. Shouts out to 2000 in the building. Hey, guy or girl, ladybug or baby boy. Hello. Thank you guys for coming. So yes, that's what young Pharaoh forgot the energy surrounding him, right? Because young Pharaoh was way too smart. I don't know. Listen, nobody could be that intelligent and that naive. I'm gonna say, right? Because we're judging differently over here, right? But nobody can be that intelligent and that naive as to the energy that was surrounding him, the energy of golden beauty. Now, to some, golden beauty might look like a little girl that's, I think she's like 21, 22 years old, or maybe older or younger than that, but that's the vicinity of the age she's in, right? But she was very in tune with the energy, with her inner God, with the energy within her. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if there's a female on the planet that don't know the energy surrounding her, she's still more powerful than you can imagine, even if she don't know the power within her. But you get somebody that understands that, and you come on now, you don't forget that. You don't listen. Same thing with Nature Boy, right? Love Nature Boy, have had conversations with Nature Boy, right? One on one. Love Nature Boy. Will never not love Nature Boy. But that's one thing, and I never told him this because the energy, look, Nature Boy has a divine feminine energy within him. Like I said, divine feminine energy does not only come in female form. When I have my conversations with Nature Boy, he has a strong feminine energy, but he has also a very strong masculine energy, right? So he forgot his feminine. He forgot the feminine energy that surrounded him. He was surrounded. When you're surrounded by a bunch of females, feminine, listen, first of all, when you surrounded by a bunch of females that don't know themselves, it's still powerful energy. But you surrounded by a bunch of females, powerful feminine energy that knows itself, God that knows itself. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to say this because this was on my mind real quick. Christians, say a pastor, say a Christian pastor and a female first lady. That Christian pastor and a female first lady, the pastor that honors his wife, and see, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but if he honors his wife in public and honors his wife in private, now say these are the people that thrive. And when I say thrive, I don't necessarily mean financial. I mean to have a life. It could be the quietest life that you will never see. But if you honor the energies and submit and bow and respect the energies, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies that surround you, understand them. Understand that you can't sleep on these energies, right? You can't handle, listen, you're trying to handle something spiritual with something physical. Make it make sense. If you're in the quote unquote conscious community, how can you not grasp, not trying to be smart, how can you not grasp that all is energy and it's just playing itself out? So before you got slapped, the energy was already going to tell you got slapped. So if you're dealing with a feminine, the divine feminine that knows this stuff and how this stuff originates, the energy originates, Why on earth would you sit there and disrespect that energy, especially if you quote unquote conscious? It makes no sense. You know, dang it, makes no sense. So I'm trying to make it make sense, right? But that's not my job. My job and your job is to only surround yourself with the energies that you know how to freaking respect, right? And once you sit there and look at everything as the observer, you respect and you love all the energies that surround you. So with Nature Boy, he had all his women out there fighting. Right. I didn't say anything to him about that. I didn't say, oh, you wrong, it's two left shoes for that. I ain't say that because he knew that from the door. And me saying that to him would not have been, I mean, it just wasn't my, I like this Mexican say, it's not my problem. No, I didn't mean it like that, right? But I'm just saying I couldn't have a dog in that fight because I'm gonna be honest, I tried to reach out to a few people, you know, not as to warn nobody or nothing like that, but just to, you know, just say, I'm thinking about you, blah, blah, blah. Listen, when somebody's in that type of situation, especially if they quote unquote conscious, they have manifested their self in that situation for their own spiritual journey. And you can't insert yourself necessarily into that particular situation, right? You got to recognize when you are not welcome in a certain energy field. You got to, hey, you got to put yourself in energy that's conducive to you. You can't. Mm-mm. So with Rashad Jamal, man, I'm gonna have to give my opinion on this. I love Rashad Jamal, just like I love Young Pharaoh and Nature Boy. I love all three of them. Rashad Jamal, his main thing, and which all of them had the same exact problem. They tried to go against the system. And I don't know if I'm gonna call them plants. We all are plants. Yes, we all are plants. We're upside down plants. If you look at the lungs, look at the bronchial tubes, look at the lungs, I'm gonna tell you, it looks just like a tree. Everything within you has branches. It's a tree. You're a tree, a upside down tree. Yes, you are. So we are all plants. See, all of this stuff, this is why you don't go to the extremes with your energy, especially in somebody else's situation. Is only there to gauge you, to show you what energy filled you in, right? So with Rashad Jamal, the same thing. With Nature Boy, the same thing. With Young Pharaoh, they tried to go against the system, and the system is you. The IRS, the Internal Revenue, that's your real internal revenue. And it looks like you might think, oh my God, because even sometimes I'll be like, oh no, the IRS is trying it. The IRS is trying it. Yeah, they trying to tell me I owe them money. And they owe me money, right? I'm not sweating it because I already know that, listen, you get what you get in life what you put in. So they owe me money. There is no way that with how everything is balanced in life, it balances itself out. It's no in the world they could get something out of me that does not belong, because it is me. I'm the system. The system is me. The system is in me. It's only showing me things that I need to work on. So what do I need to work on? The IRS is showing me I need to work on XYZ. That's what it's showing me. And then I will get what's owed to me. This is how this whole system works. It's a freaking movie being projected from how you treated your insides. Young Pharaoh was working out. Nature Boy looked like he was working out. Rashad, Jamal working out. All three of them working out. Seemingly treating the system within good. But something they was not doing correctly because it caused them to go against the system without. And when you go against the system without, you're really going against the system within. As above, so below. It's no different. If you believe, this is what it doesn't make sense to me. If you believe in as above, so below, why would you go against the system? It's seeming to me that this is a game, right? It doesn't, these guys was way too smart, way too intelligent, way too spiritually inclined to go against the system because they know as above, so below. So, yeah, something ain't right with that. Now that I think about it, right? This is a game. Maybe they all went underground to live with the rest of the people that's underground, right? Because, you know, look, young Pharaoh, I don't know where he is. He ain't to be seen, heard. And the person that is quote unquote playing young Pharaoh with the what's the name? With the Aya Horus on his, that ain't young Pharaoh. I don't know if that's young Pharaoh, and that don't look like young Pharaoh, right? Who else? Nature Boy. He's somewhere out. Maybe he went underground. Where are these people going? Where are they going? Where's everybody going? Right? Where is everybody? Are they going underground to live? Guys, something to think about, right? Oh my God. Listen, I hate to say I don't feel good. And that's why I pushed myself up here to do this live stream so that I could push myself to feel better. But it's something, listen, it's something. There's something that's pulling my energy down. And I feel so heavy. Right? This is energy, guys. See, when you don't recognize, see, you gotta be able to recognize the opposing forces that come upon your body, that come upon you. When you recognize this stuff, it makes it easier. It doesn't make it, it makes it more easy for me to be able to deal with it because I understand, you know, what is going on. When you don't know what's going on, you be like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Because you don't know if it's going to be there forever, you know. But see, because I know about what's going on with the energy, that Cali is like being destructive right now within me, right? But it's only to flush out this bull crap that's in me so that I can look, this is the golden age right here. Congratulations, like I said, right? Golden age. That's what we in right now. So this is a time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. If you haven't gotten any fruits and labor, start doing it right this minute, right? You can do it right now, right now. Start creating. Start creating. Oh my goodness. Handy dandy aspirin on deck, right? Pop me a couple of these in my body hook. Y'all all right out there? But I will definitely be feeling better this weekend. I just have that feeling that everything's going to be all right. I just got that feeling that this heaviness will be, because I don't like speaking negatively about my body. I have not been talking about what's going on with my body, but it's been very heavy for the last week. It's been, I've been very, very heavy, right? Sluggish, aches. And I didn't want to say the words, I'm going to just say hot sauce 19, right? I didn't want to say or even bow down or admit to anything like that. But I don't know if that's what it, you know, eh, I'm not going to say flu. I don't know. I don't know, but it was definite energy trying to um, flush itself out of me, right? And that's how I'm gonna say it. The energy, it was the energy trying to flush itself out of me. So yeah, um, I'm seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. Do I feel amazing? My soul feels amazing because I understand what's going on with me, right? And I could finally crawl up out the bed today. I did listen, I did the same thing Saturday, right? I took a Benadryl though, and I felt like I could do what I'm doing now. But when I took that Benadryl, it had a bad reaction on me. Right. So I said, bump that. I'm gonna just ride this shit out. Right. And so then my body was like, well, go ahead, take another Benadryl. That might have been isolated, right? But then I was like, no, I don't want to feel that feeling no more. So yeah, um, all these notifications come across my screen. I really don't listen. I don't care. Stop it. Stop it. Notification. Well, this one app that keeps like trying to bully me to come and be on the app. Like I'm not. Listen. I'm trying to get my YouTube. This new channel up and running. I'm trying to, the old channel, trying to figure out the exact direction I want for YouDaVerse. Then I have a new channel up called The Icon, capital THE, capital ICON, all one word. Right? I have that up, and that's going to be old movies, old clips, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like going back in time, right? Because it's a book, right? So we're going to have the future, the present, and the past, right? So that's going to be my three channels: the Icon, Universe, and Current City 9D. Guys. So we're going to listen. I didn't listen. This live stream was impromptu. I'm gonna just let you know right now, because basically I was just trying to get myself up out of the bed, try to get myself feeling better, so that one day this week I could possibly go to work. I mean, what part? But OMG. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, that ain't. So let's play a tune. Maybe not. Maybe not a tune because, oh, damn. Fair use. They may not let me monetize the video, guys. All right, y'all. This is my new channel, right? Let me show y'all. Right. Here we go. Guess who that is, right? That's Florida Apple from Good Time. Damn. Damn, damn. Yeah, that Florida Apple's right there. Mhm. Right. That's the new channel. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. That's something. Can't do it. Oh, now I know why. I'm okay. Hey, oh, hold on, guys. That's my other channel. Look, guys, I'm obsessed with pooping. All right. That's my other channel. All right. Do y'all like that title? Hold on. Y'all like that title? Dang it. Anyways, so I'm obsessed with pooping. Yes, I am. I'm obsessed with pooping because I understand it's very important. The shit that we think is disgusting is the shit we need to really focus on. And the shit we think is cool and great for fit for conversation. This is things we should never talk about. I'm gonna just let you know right now. We living backwards as a mother. Mm. Because look, God said my yoke is easy. God dang it. Look, God said my yoke is easy and my burdens are light. Right. I was looking, I was looking at this one pastor, which is amazing. And he's awesome. His wife is beautiful and awesome. They both have a presence that's amazing. And listen, I listened to this pastor going to sleep because of the energy coming up off of him. It's not what he's saying, right? It's not his words, right? It's his energy that that I feel in my crown chakra, right? So I know, but listen, when you around me or when I listen to you on, it doesn't matter, YouTube or whatever, right? And I feel it in my crown chakra, that means you are definitely, even if you're a religious person, doesn't matter what you are, what you do, what you say, it doesn't, none of that matters. It matters of your energy and how your energy affects me, right? This is how I judge people, right? Now, if your energy ain't rocking with mine, I judge you gently. It doesn't matter, right? I just don't put my energy around your energy. But this particular pastor does not say anything that I would agree with on a spiritual level, right? Because he quotes a word and he quotes it correctly, And he says everything that's correct on a 3D level perfectly. He said, listen, he quotes the Bible. He knows the Bible perfectly on the 3D level. It's just that he hasn't gone deep enough into decoding the Bible to understand that it's talking about energy and the cell and the origins of these stories and how to break. Now he's on the path because he uses words. He uses words, right? And the words that he uses you could tell that God is dealing with him and taking him on the path because he's starting to understand and starting to use words. Now he's going to be able, once somebody, he's going to be able to actually break these words down, right? And understand the etymology of these words. Like any word in the Bible can be broken down, or you could look at the etymology of the words and it all breaks down, or it all equates to the human self, the human body, and how you came here and how you keep repeating the same cycle, why you stay in the infinity loop, why you can't escape this cycle. And it all equates to, this is the story. This is the whole story of me and why I came here, and you and why you came here. This is the whole story. You came here as a cell, right? You started out as a cell, single cell. You divided, just like in the world. You as a child, you come in the world by yourself, right? So now you go to school, you go to work, you go to all these different, you go to religion. Everything that you see, it divides, right? It divides. Everything is meant to divide your consciousness, to divide you. So you broken. You don't know which way is which. You divide it, right? That's how the cell divides, right? But then you come into the Christ consciousness, the New Testament, because the one and the only, like the baby, when it comes, me, I'm the only one. Look at me, see me. Then the division, because of the fact that you look at everything as separate from you. That's why you divide it as a cell in the womb. That's why you divide it, right? But then when you came into the Christ consciousness, right, you came back together as a whole being, right? Because then you see everything is a part of you. So now you came as a whole being, and then you had your birth into this world because you was in the womb. You always in a womb. That's why you see darkness outside. Because for real, you are in a body. We're one in the body of Christ. We're in a real body. So now why you see darkness? Because you really are in a womb. We're being carried. We're being carried, guys. We're in a womb. We're in a valley. But we're a whole being now. It's the golden age. We're a whole being now. We're coming together as a whole being in this one body. And we all about to get birthed out of a womb into another amazing existence. And some will be left behind. Some will be that sperm cell that the egg, annihilates. This is what the whole Bible is talking about. And if you hear this, right, and before you're hearing this, you didn't know or believe any of this, now that's the seed that's planted that's going to start you on your way to start looking at the words in the Bible, break it down. You can even get the Strong's Concordance and look at and look at the etymology of certain words. So those two things you can do. You can get, the Bible. You can get the Strong's Concordance. You can get an encyclopedia. You can get a book on the etymology of these words. Right? You can get all kinds of biblical texts. You have the Apocrypha. You have the Egyptian Book of the Dead. You have the goddamn non-commodity text. You got the goddamn Sumerian tablets. Man, you can. It's a wide range of stuff that you could get to sit there and see the story, and all of it is the same thing, the exact same thing. All of this stuff is saying the exact same things at the end of the day. Right? But I want to stay on here longer, but I said, if you could get up here and stay an hour. Well, it wasn't me. It was the God within me that said, just get up and do it. Right? Because I want to lay. I want to lay around. And I want to feel until this energy is expended out of me. I want to just, you know what I'm saying? But no, listen, in the next couple of weeks, in order for the energy to capitalize off of this energy, you're going to have to do what you don't want to do. But it's going to enhance you. The energy is going to tell you what to do. This is going to be the thing that you don't want to do. You don't want to get up and clean the house. Do it. You don't want to get up if you feeling sick and make yourself a cup of tea or fix your hair. At least throw it in a ponytail. Look, that's what I did. I just said, you know what? Because my hair was all over the place, right? God said, get up and put that hair in the ponytail or go sit down in the living room and talk. Get yourself up and get yourself trying to roll, right? Because you got to do shit you don't want to do. Because listen, this is going to mold your behaviors, mold new patterns and behaviors, which is going to give birth to new ideas, right? God. Anyway, so I've been up on here an hour. I was obedient, right? Now I get to do something that I wanted to do for this whole hour. We'll go back to sleep, right? Sleep listen, me being able to sleep is such a gift, right? And it's all because I've been cultivating my spirit in the last year, right? Any other time being sick is no sleeping. But at this time, it's like the energies are fucking with me on a deep level of saying, "Yay, I got you. You go ahead and lay down, and we're gonna start regenerating you, right? You gotta go through this energy, this not feeling good energy. You gotta go through this, but guess what? We're gonna let you sleep so you could go ahead and start healing, right? Because when you're sick in the physical, it's something in the spiritual that is working itself out, right? That you don't see. It's a war, it's a battle, it's something going on in that spiritual realm that you don't see, and it manifests as you being sick. So right now we have an overall energy on the planet that's getting out of here. That's the Kali Yuga cycle. That's the destruction, right? The tearing down that building to build up a new building, going into the golden age. Again, congratulations to everybody that made it to this point. Now let's thrive together. Let's have orgasmic times, right? And orgasmic do not necessarily have to do with the lower chakras, right? Because the orgasm comes from here. See, we think the orgasm comes from here, but it don't. The orgasm comes from here, right? And here. Mm-mm. But so we so locked in on the lower chakras instead of the heart, right? But we need those lower chakras because that, right? But again, you know what? It just hit my mind. Excuse me. Young Pharaoh, he was doing that Kundalini yoga. He was messing with that energy. It was clear. Listen, when he started disrespecting the divine feminine and then start messing with that Kundalini yoga, you got to be, listen, if you fucking around down there with these energies in your root chakra, you better make sure everything around you is balanced out. You better make sure everything around you is copacetic. If you fucking around down there in them root chakra area, energy center area, that will send you fucking crazy. Oh my goodness, thank God I know all this stuff. So I could teach you guys, right? You don't mess around with the Kundalini yoga if all these other energies ain't intact. If the energies around you or if the energy that you're creating is not top tier from the heart, because he was up here, right? He wasn't here. He was here. The mind. Gotta come out the mind or you'll go out your mind. He was here. He wasn't here. He was here. And then he wanted to fuck around down here with that Kundalini. No. You stay away from that Kundalini, baby. I ain't saying don't have sex. I'm talking about don't go into them spirit areas, them spirit arenas down in the pits of hell, because that's what your root chakra is. You don't go down messing around down in there, in the spirit realm, in that Kundalini realm, until all the energies around you are, see, you put the cart before the horse. You think, oh yeah, that's gonna, the Kundalini energy, letting that Kundalini energy hit me and rise up, that's gonna make everything else balance out. No, it don't go like that. You got to, that's putting the cart before the horse. You got to make sure the people that you dealing with, that energy, that golden beauty energy, that heavy, freaking divine, feminine, amazing, heavy energy, that's right. If you have listen, everybody that I know that fucks with the divine energy in a bad way around them, listen, every guy in my life, and I'm not saying this as a, listen, I don't care how you dealt with me in life, right? I want for you what I want for me. But any guy that has ever dealt with me on a level that is harsh, really bad, I'm going to say, look at their life. And I'm not saying that as a brag, because I would do anything. Well, no, I wouldn't. But I would never want for anybody what I wouldn't want for myself. And every guy that I see that disrespects the divine feminine, their life be crazy. I keep telling you guys this. Same with the divine, to the divine masculine. These energies are freaking heavy. So every guy that I know that has honored the divine feminine energy around them, especially mouthed it out to the universe, to anyone that would listen, right? to mouth that out and really treat her as a divine being, these people are living lives that you could only dream of. And look, it comes through in financial, it comes through in every area of their life. Sometimes it don't even come through as financial as far as what the eyes can see. But it's a current, it's a charge, it's a current that runs through these people that is unmatched, right? This energy, you can't diddle around with the divine feminine energy and think that things is going to be freaking hunky-dory. You can't diddle around with the feminine energy and think that you just going to be freaking, living the dream. You going to be living a nightmare. I'm going to let you know right now. Look, 950 years on this planet, right? I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying, right? So, you don't go fucking around down in the Kundalini until the energies around you is freaking amazing, right? Until you know how to honor the energies that's around you, until you know how to recognize. That's like going to a party where they doing heavy drugs and you never did a drug a day in your life. You were self-destruct. You don't go to a party where there's heavy energy and you don't know the first thing about energy because you don't even know how to treat the energy that's in your face. If you don't know how to deal with if things is chaotic around you, why are you going to go to a place of chaos? The womb is chaos. Those energies down there is chaos, pure chaos. You can't sit in no pure chaos and be okay if you don't know how to handle the chaos in your space. You don't know how to make that a nice, if you don't know how to make lemonade, you don't know how to make lemonade. You don't want to be messing with the Kundalini. Beyonce. Right? You don't know how to make lemonade, honey. Stay from down there. Stay from down there. Are you getting sex? That's heavy energy. But for goodness sake, do not fuck around with the Kundalini yoga. Young Pharaoh then showed you. If you don't know how to deal with the freaking energies that's in your face. Young Pharaoh, I could have taught you that. Just because somebody is book smart and somebody seems intelligent, listen, you got to have intuition, honey. That's a divine freaking energy that is unmatched. That's a divine freaking energy that is needed. You're going to have intuition in order to deal with any of these spiritual matters. Right? Guys. So now I've done above and beyond, right? It's 1:19:09, right? So y'all all right? I went above and beyond what I hope to do. That's an hour and 19 minutes, guys. You're welcome. Anyway, enough of that. I'm going to go ahead and sign out of here, y'all. Do not forget, if you would like to support me, go to my Facebook and tell Facebook they can get a spoon and eat my. Hey, no, I'm joking. They might really try to do that because Facebook is weird. Joking. Joking. Yeah, but Facebook has quieted me. They don't push my content at all because of something they said I did, which they won't show me the actual video. So we know that it's bull crap because I like to make jokes about the government. I mean, I be joking. Listen. I know that the government is not the enemy. OMG. But Facebook knows that they want you to play victim. And if you're not playing victim, they like the people that sit there and do motivation all day. They don't like for nobody to tell you where this stuff actually comes from, where the negative and positive energy actually comes from, and how listen, you could tell somebody all day, have faith. You could tell somebody all day, don't let nobody get you down, right? You could tell somebody all day, follow your dreams. But you got listen, you gotta tell them break this shit down to the lowest terms, and all this shit is energy and how to grasp on the hold to this energy. And then you can start to see what follow your dreams mean. Break this shit down to the lowest terms. Right? And Facebook does not push that content unless you are radical or very entertaining and going to be saying some controversial stuff or some stuff that is popular in the mainstream, right? But look, I break it down the way I break it down. And I'm not one of those follow your dreams. Don't let nobody get you down, right? Everyone on Facebook, all I see is fear talk. Don't let nobody do this. Don't let nobody do this. Be away from people that do this. Be away from people that do this. How about focus on me, the energies that I need to acquire, the energies that I need to be able to attract to me. That way I don't have to worry about don't let nobody do this. Don't let nobody do this. Don't let nobody do this. That's all day. Yeah, I'll say that maybe once in a while. Don't let nobody do this. Don't let nobody. I might say that once in a while, right? But that's not my whole freaking premise of being on these social media streets is to say, don't do this, don't do that. Why are you telling another person what not to do with their freaking experience all day? Yeah, it's just overkill, right? Right? But yeah, guys. So yeah, I'm going to sign out of here because yeah, I feel very heavy right now, and I'm going to go rest myself. Hopefully, I can get up feeling amazing. Who's that? It better not be a naked person. Right? But that was another ad. That was a live streaming ad, right? But the person looked naked on there. It just invited me to enter their stream, right? But I'm solo dolo over here. Yeah, solo dolo over here. You go now. You go now. You go now. Love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. If you want to support me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, YouDaVerse. Yeah, subscribe to YouDaVerse or Current City 9D. The other channel is not really together yet, so yeah, you could do that if you'd like. I'll put the link down in the description once this video is uploaded. Also, my Cash App, if you want to support me in that way, is $Janice States 1111. My Patreon it's $5 for my Patreon. Jay's Universe. You can go ahead and join that. And once I get enough people on Jay's Universe, I think that's going to be my main platform that I go to. It's $5 a month. And basically, we could sit there and vibe and talk about shit that we cannot talk about on here. I mean, sex, rock and roll, drugs, how all of that affects the body, or how all of that, like secret things that go up in your brain and why they come to your mind and shit. What other people do and what we think that's going on with other people. You know, what are your darkest, deepest desires, secrets, right? Motivations, right? Some of the stuff that you see people do that you can't get over, you can't forgive? What are some people, things that people do? I mean, all that type of stuff on the Patreon, right? So go ahead and subscribe to that Jay's Universe if you want to have those types of conversations that we can't have on the YouTube or the Facebook or the Instagram. Also on Instagram at the Universe as well, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and sign out. I love you all very much. I wish you all everything that I wish for me, because guess what? You are me. I wish you wholeness, guys. Everything wonderful, amazing, and orgasmic that your hands and your heart can hold. Bob fucking Doe.